Manufacturers are losing decades of tribal knowledge as experienced workers retire, including their surprisingly unconventional fixes. In this clip from Assembly Audible, Aron Semle explains the Diet Coke problem and why manufacturers are racing to preserve plant floor expertise before it walks out the door. He starts with a pro tip.
Yeah, the simple answer is have them write it down now or you're going to pay for it later. I think the funniest thing about LLMs, and I mean, not to trivialize them, but like all the technology around AI, at the end of the day, what we're doing is we're building text documents, right? That's the context window, feeding it into a neural network and getting text documents out. And we can program around that and do a lot of creative things. But essentially that tribal knowledge is a text document. And to start, the very minimum thing you need to do is just get people to start to write that down such that you can find ways to feed it into the model later. If you put the tool in the hands of the people with the problem, they're going to find really creative ways to solve it. I think early on, I voiced this on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn that's a maze of itself. But someone reported this guy reported back with how is AI going to solve the Diet Coke problem? I'd never heard of the Diet Coke problem, but it was essentially like if the machine starts to sound like this, they'll assume it's like an old machine in a lumber mill. You take Diet Coke and pour it into the bearings, into the gearbox, because what's happening is the oil's too viscous and it kind of loosens the oil up and the machine runs better. So it's tribal knowledge, right? AI is the perfect solution for that. It's embedding that tribal knowledge into a model that anyone on the floor can leverage to assist them in all kinds of creative ways. And I think the factory of the future, to me, looks like that, like AI assistants really helping operators, leading to all kinds of solutions that you and I couldn't even imagine because we're not the people with the problems on the floor. And I think that's what I'm most excited about. And I think i3X is part of that standardization of data layer to enable those kind of use cases versus, like you said, as soon as they walk out the door, I mean, my dad just retired, like good luck calling him up and getting him to, without paying him something, right? To get him to give that knowledge back. Yeah.
You can hear more of Aron's stories in our special episode with him, dropping July 2nd on assemblymag.com. And tune into more episodes of Assembly Audible right now.